in the blue ones. And we have the first swim-off of the second quarterfinal. And the match is underway. And Ferencváros wins the first sprint. It is number 2, Tamás Sedlmeier, who reached the ball first. So Ferencváros has the first possession. And immediately, Captain Dénes Varga gets the call. We play in the white caps and Marseille in the blue ones. With Vamos. And Ferencváros loses the ball to Tamás Sedlmeier, who reached the ball first. So Ferencváros has the first possession. Captain Dénes Varga. So the winner of this encounter will play against either Dubrovnik or Brescia in tomorrow's Ferencváros loses the semi-final. Tamás Sedlmeier. One spot is already secured in the semi-final. Prodeco, the record winner of the Champions League, beat Vasco Hannover 16 goals to 9. And there's the first exclusion of the game. So now Marseille has the extra man advantage. Nikola Jakšić is out for 20 seconds. Let's see what the French can do in this power play situation. 2 seconds only on the shot clock, and the shot goes wide. Toma Vernu missing the target. Varga. That's a free throw, just an ordinary foul committed by Igor Kovacevic, and that's a turnover foul. And now Andrija Prajinovic is pushing forward and passes the ball to the captain, Igor Kovacevic. And still Kovacevic. Vernu. Very defensive play by Sedlmeier. Pass to the far side. And maybe a slight touch as well by Shoma Vogel. It looked like the French player hit the post. So still goalless this second quarterfinal. Varga gets the call. Jakšić. Vamos. Vamos with the shot. Took a deflection, and still Ferencváros nil, Marseille nil. More than 2 minutes gone. We saw really nervous start by both teams in the first quarterfinal. In the first couple of minutes, we couldn't see any goals between Recco and Hannover. It's the same situation here, but that's the quarterfinals, so the Champions League title is at stake in these 3 days here in Belgrade, and that's a great save by Shoma Vogel. And actually the first save of the match. So can Ferencváros now break the deadlock? Jakšić. Vamos. Shot from distance by the Hungarians. Dénes Varga was denied by Dejan Lazovic, who also managed to perform his first save today. Now the French are losing a couple of seconds due to this substitution. Miros Čičković, also used to play in Hungary previously. And there's exclusion number 2 from Ferencváros. Another 6-on-5 situation for Marseille. They missed the first chance. Now it's Fekete who left the pool for 20 seconds. And another missed chance by the French. That was the attempt by Natek Vukicevic. It's almost halfway through the first quarter. We haven't seen a single goal so far in this match. Sedlmeier. Genius pass from Dénes Varga and foul on Szilárd Jancsik. The first exclusion from the French is the number 7, Hugo Cruciat, who is out for 20 seconds. And there's goal number 1. Ferencváros takes the lead. And the goal scorer is Szilárd Jancsik. 4 minutes and 10 seconds into this game. And it's all in all goal number 8 in the tournament by Jancsik. Former player of Szeged. Was already, of course, member of the gold medalist team in the Champions League 2 years ago. Memorable night in Hanover 2 years ago, where Ferencváros managed to finish 4th in the group in the prelims, but despite that they went on to win the title with a sensational performance in the German city. Just an ordinary foul. Cruciat. And exclusion once again, Tamás Sedlmayr with his first personal foul. So the third power play situation for Marseille. They haven't scored yet. Cruciat. Vukicevic. Rajnovic. Cruciat. One more pass. And they are losing the ball. A fantastic defensive play by Ferencváros. They still haven't conceded in this match. And now Sedlmayr is pushing forward with the ball inside the last 3 minutes of quarter number 1. Jakšić. Sedlmayr. And there Lazovic performing this save. That's going to be a corner throw and another 20 seconds for Ferencváros. Long distance attempt by Tamás Sedlmayr. Jakšić. Sedlmayr. Ten seconds on the shot clock. They need to do something now. And they have the extra man advantage because that's another exclusion from Marseille. The second one actually. Uroš Čučković is out. Former player of Eger, another Hungarian team with great tradition in water polo. And that's goal number 2. So Ferencváros double the lead. And it's Vigvári who makes it 2-0 for the Hungarians. Here's Vendel Vigvári, came from UVSM last year to Ferencváros. And also made his debut in the Hungarian national team in January in the World League qualifiers, scoring 3 times actually against Italy. It's a great debut by the Hungarian youngster, 19 years of age. So it's Ferencváros 2, Marseille 0. Little more than 2 minutes in the clock. Almost a steal by Ferencváros. Cruciat. And the French are losing the ball once again. They are struggling in the offensive play. So great start by Ferencváros. 1 minute and 40 seconds before the end of the first quarter. Vamos. Constante Bicari. Vamos. Oh, what a great goal! Márton Vamos with a sensational goal, and it's 3-0 for Ferencváros. Absolutely amazing. One of the best left-handers of the world, Márton Vamos. Goal number 12 in the tournament. Ah, that's a beauty. There was nothing there Lazovic could do against that. And then the celebration of Marton Vamos, former player of Vasas and Szolnok. And actually he clinched the title with Szolnok as well in 2017 before winning it with Ferencváros 2 years later. Exclusion from Ferencváros. Attempt number 4 in a situation like this. This time it's number 12, the former Marseille player Constantin Bicari, who is out for 20 seconds. Now we are inside the last minute of the first quarter, and the French player stayed within the 2-meter line before the pass came. It's a mistake by Vladan Spajic. Pretty slow start by the French. Janšík. Vamos. Vigvari. Vigvari. And a slight touch by Dejan Lazovic. That's what the referee shows. Mr. ALEXANDRESCU, the Romanian referee. So that's going to be a corner throw. And Ferencváros has the possession almost until the end of the first quarter. And not this way. That's a turnover foul. And now 15 seconds to go. The French desperately need a consolation goal now in the first quarter. Luciat and Shoma Fugel makes the save, his second one. An almost perfect start by Ferencváros. So that's a goalless period for the French. And Ferencváros has a comfortable lead after the first 8 minutes here in the second quarter final. Well, Zsolt Varga, the head coach, former great player, an Olympic champion, of course, said right before the tournament that they really had the difficulties. So, despite being the title holders in the Champions League, we can't say that they are the biggest favorites of this tournament. There are a couple of ones, actually, here in Belgrade. For sure, one of the favorites is the Hungarian team, Ferencváros, who has a great traditions, of course. They won a total of 23 Hungarian championship titles. Last one in 2019. Here's this first quarter statistics. Of course, 0% shot efficiency by the French, 42, that's pretty good by the Hungarians. 2 power play goals already by Ferencváros. And the great action goal, of course, by Marton Vamos. So the French need to do something now. Milos Čepanović didn't expect a start like that in this quarterfinal, but of course Ferencváros has more experience regarding these final tournaments, final stages at least of European competitions. Marseille, of course, won the LAN Euro Cup in 2019, but the Champions League is a higher level, that's for sure. So the second team off, and it's won once again by Ferencváros. They have a 3-goal lead, and now they have possession of the ball as well. Varga. Gergely Zalánki gets the call. Sedmayer. 6 seconds on the shot clock. A great play and a 5-meter penalty for Ferencváros. Well, they're playing pretty well. Foul on Szilárd Jansik and a chance to score a 4th goal. So it's the Greek, Yannis Futoulis, tries to convert the penalty. And he does it. No chance at all for Dejan Lazovic. So Ferencváros 4, Marseille 0. Goal number 16 already by Yannis Futoulis. That's a really cool finish by the Greek player. Vukicevic. Gets it back. Prajidovic, Vukicevic. 8 seconds on the shot clock. And that's goal number 1 for the French. And that's actually an action goal. And it's scored by Ante Vukicevic. Croatian international. Member of the gold medalist team at the World Championships in 2017. The venue was, of course, the Margaret Island in Budapest. So the Croats managed to win that memorable final in the summer of 2017 in the Hungarian capital against the host team. And now the French are trailing by 3 goals. Futoulis, Jansik. See Jansik. 10 seconds on the shot clock. 1 more pass to the center forward. 3 French players around Tamás Mezei. So a chance for the French to reduce the gap, and it's even an exclusion, so Tamás Mezei is out for 20 seconds. His first personal foul. Prajidovic, a shot from tight angle, and that's a missed chance for the French. Still 4-1 for Ferencváros. Vogel. Vogel finds captain Dénes Varga. Zalanki. And the turnover foul once again committed by Ferencváros. So 1 goal apiece in the second quarter. Prajinovic. Milos Čučkovic joining the offensive play. Now they only have 8 seconds to finish this attack, and the lob shot by Prajinovic. Varga. Futoulis. Zalanki, and that's an exclusion from Marseille. Milos Čučkovic with his second major foul already. And it's 6-on-5 for Ferencváros. Zalanki! Another great goal by Ferencváros. Gergő Zalanki for the first time in this match on the score sheet. But all in all, it's goal number 11 in the tournament. Another great left-hander of Ferencváros. And of course, member of the Hungarian national team as well. Excellent finish. Zsolt Varga, the head coach, Olympic gold medalist of the Hungarian team. That was the golden generation that clinched their first gold medal at the Olympics in Sydney back in the year of 2000. And Zsolt Varga was also a member of that team. So it remains 5-1 for Fradi. That's the nickname of Ferencváros. And now they are pushing forward to score their 6th goal. Vamos. Jansik. Pass is too short to Nicola Constantin-Bicari. Marion Vernou. Pass is not the best one. Igor Krusiat now noticed the ball. But it's an exclusion from Ferencváros. Szilárd Jansik goes out for 20 seconds. Halfway point of the second quarter. Marion Vernou. Krusiat. And Soma Fogel makes the save. Save number 3 by the Hungarian goalkeeper. Vamos. Just a free throw for Ferencváros. And they score once again. Great pass by Jaksic, and Nicola Constantin-Bicari manages to find the back of the net against his former team. Constantin-Bicari, who was born in Canada and has been playing in Europe since 2012, so for almost a decade. Great finish by Constantin-Bicari. Also a former player of UG Dubrovnik, but he spent a total of 6 seasons in Marseille. 3-time French and 1-time Croatian champion. Krusiat. Prajinovic. An exclusion once again, and a timeout called by Milos Stjepanovic, head coach of Marseille. Former player of the Montenegro international team, of course. They clinched the gold medal at the 2008 European Championships in Malaga. Then they were silver medalists at the World Championships 5 years later in Barcelona, losing to Hungary in the final. Former player of Jadran Herceg-Novi and Galatasaray. He joined Marseille as a player in 2017, and he retired from the active play last summer and replaced Marc Amardei. So Tamás Sedlmayr is out for 20 seconds. 6 of 5 once again for Marseille, but they've been really struggling in these power play situations so far. Another mistake, this time by Vukicevic. And Ferencváros survives once again. It remains 6-1 inside the last 3 minutes of the second quarter. Varga. Vamos. Turis. exclusion from Marseille. Thomas Verdu with his first personal foul. Futuris. And he scores. For the second time, Ioannis Futuris finds the back of the net, and it's Ferencváros 7, Marseille 1. Surprisingly, big lead for Ferencváros. Goal number 17 already in the Champions League this season. Vukicevic. An exclusion from Ferencváros. So Márton Vámos also has his first personal foul in this match. Vukicevic, Rusiat, and they only managed to hit the crossbar. Another missed chance for the French. Still 7-1. It's almost 15 minutes gone from this second quarterfinal, and Marseille has only managed to score once. Jakšić, Varga, Jancic. Varga also hits the crossbar, but he has the ball after the rebound. And the shot goes wide. And Vigvari this time missing the target. Lazovic. Van Pepestrate. Now the last minute of the second quarter. Krusiat. No touch by Vogel. Well, still, Shoma Vogel has a slight touch to the ball, so that's going to be corner throw for the French. Krusiat. Vukicevic. Pepestrate. Vukicevic. Krusiat. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Vukicevic gets the call. That's a free throw. And a great block by the Hungarians, but at least the French still have the possession. And now the French are losing the ball, and 20 seconds to go before half-time. A 6-goal gap between title holder Ferencváros and Marseille, one of the surprise teams of this Champions League season. Zanaki. Jancic. That's a great chance. One more pass. It's an exclusion, but only 1.3 seconds on the clock. So the clock has run down. It remains 7-1. And in case of another victory in the swim-off, after half-time, Ferencváros will still have the X-Man advantage. So after the first 2 quarters, it's Ferencváros 7, Marseille 1 in the quarterfinal. Well, let's check the half-time statistics. 7% only the shot efficiency. Marseille 13 attempts, just like by Ferencváros at the goal, but they've only managed to score once. Ferencváros 7 times, so 53% shot efficiency by the Hungarians. Well, this is really a special Final 8 tournament in the 2020-2021 season. For the first time It's held behind closed doors, so no spectators are allowed to the tribune. And it's played on a neutral field. The host is actually Novi Belgrade, the team which will be the host of the final tournaments next year and in 2 years as well. And in 2022 and 23, they will have a secured spot here in the final 8. Not this time, of course. Actually, that's already happened once in the year of, actually the season 2011-2012, when the Final Four tournament was held in Romania, in the city of Oradea, with the participation of Recco, Primorje, Mladost and Vasos. That was also a neutral field. 5 previous winners are here: Recco, Jug, Olympiacos, Barceloneta and Ferencváros. The 3 exceptions are Brescia, Marseille and Hanover. But Brescia and Marseille managed to win at least the Land Euro Cup previously. Hanover is the only team not to clinch the European competition title so far. Well, in the first quarter-final, actually Hanover went down against Recco as expected. It was pretty tight, we can say, only 3-goal difference after the third quarter. But in the end, it was all about Recco in the last 8 minutes. And the Italians won by 16 goals to 9. So they will play in tomorrow's semi-final here in Belgrade against either Barceloneta or Olympiacos. And Hanover will play in the lower ranking semi-finals from for the spots 5th to 8th. Now the third swim off. Ferencváros has a 7-man lead, and once again they win the sprint. Varga, Vamos. And that's goal number 1 in the third quarter. Cool finish by Funtulis once again. So the Greek scores his third, and he's the top scorer of this match so far, the only player who's managed to score more than once. 3 attempts and 3 goals by Ioannis Funtulis. 1 goal coming from Bigvari, Zalanki, Vamos, Josik and Konstantin Bikari, respectively. And still it's Ante Vukicevic who's only managed to score from Marseille. Kovacevic, Krusiat, Vukicevic, another great defensive play by Ferencváros. So the match is absolutely under their control. They've been dominating this quarterfinal. Jakšić gets the call, and that's an exclusion from Marseille. So Uroš Čučković is already out of this game with his final exclusion. The former Eger player won't be allowed to return to the pool. And Ferencváros scores. It's goal number 9 for the Hungarians. So Márton Vamos with his second goal. Amazing finish once again by the Hungarian left-hander. Prajinovic. Nice exclusion from Ferencváros. Second personal foul of Konstantin Bikeri, the former Marseille player. Kokicevic and Krajinovic hitting the crossbar. The third missed attempt by Andrea Krajinovic. He hasn't scored yet in this match. Varga, followed by the other number 10, the other captain actually, Igor Kovacevic. Still Varga. Mezei. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Now the French have the possession. Verdu. Vogel moves out of his goal, but that's another exclusion. So Tamás Mezei with this latest personal foul. Power play once again for Marseille. And Vogel makes save number 5. 6 attempts at his goal and 5 saves by Soma Vogel. Memorable save in the penalty shootout of last year's European Championships final against Spain, when he replaced Viktor Nagy in the last round of the penalty shootout. And that save turned to be decisive. That's a corner throw for Ferencváros. Zalaki. Varga. Marian Vernu almost steals the ball from Varga. Tomáš Vernu, of course, not Marian. 4 seconds on the shot clock. And the shot clock runs down. So 2 goals coming from Ferencváros in this third quarter. No goals so far by the French. They scored their only goal in the second period. It looked like it's going to be a timeout call, but Milos Stepanovic is protesting against that. He hasn't pushed the button. But maybe someone has. So the VR system is being used once again. This time Mr. Dejan Perisic from LAN is the VR official. The 2 TWPC delegates, Mr. Moliner and Mr. Molnar, are also there to check what really happened there. So no timeouts. Marseille has the possession. And they are still trailing by 8 goals against the title holders. And it's a turnover foul. That's the midpoint of the third quarter. Vogel. Jaksic. Zalaki. Varga. Futuris. Varga. Zalaki. And exclusion from Marseille. Mladen Spajic with his first major foul and the first timeout call by Zsolt Varga. So 23-time national Hungarian champion, 21-time Hungarian Cup winner Ferencváros. Won Champions League title in 2019. 4 European Cup Winners' Cup titles in 1975, 78, 1980 and 1998. And the 2-time LEN Euro Cup winner, also the Hungarian team in 2017 and 2018. That's one of the great goals of Yannis Futuris. And now Ferencváros have the extra man advantage. Futuris, low pass. And the teammate stayed inside the 2-meter line. So now the French have the possession. And that's a great goal by the French. Actually, consolation goal, and it's Ferencváros 9, Marseille 2. The goal scorer is Andrea Prajinovic. Finally, finds the back of the net. It was attempt number 5 by the Serb. Olympic and 2-time world champion, 5-time European champion, 10-time World League champion, and also a 2-time World Cup winner, Andrea Prajinovic. Still one of the best players of the world. Varga. And Futuris, once again, the goal scorer. And now they have goal number 10. 2 minutes and 47 seconds to go in the third quarter. And goal number 4 ready by Yannis Futuris. Still the top scorer of this match. Very prolific shooter and goal scorer, no doubt about that. Futuris was top scorer of several big major tournaments, both in the Greek national team and in his clubs, of course, Olympiacos and then with Ferencváros. So Ferencváros 10, Marseille 2. 6 seconds on the shot clock, and the great block. There's another attempt. This time they hit the post. Ante Vukicevic was pretty close to score goal number 3 for Marseille. Zalaki. Futuris. Fekete. Futuris. Shot from stands. They only managed to hit the post, so it remains 10-2 for Ferencváros. Now, captain Igor Kovacevic with the ball. Vukicevic. Kovacevic. And Gergely Zalaki leaves the ball now for 20 seconds. Under 6 on 5 for Marseille. Only the first personal foul for Zalanki, and this time Vogel couldn't stop this French attempt. Ante Vukicevic with goal number 2. 2 out of the 3 French goals coming from Vukicevic. There is still a 7-goal gap between Ferencváros and Marseille. Futuris. Yashik. Futuris. Bigvari. 5 seconds on the shot clock. There's still 45 seconds to go in the third quarter. Well, let's see what the French can do in this these last couple of seconds of the quarter. They have now the extra man advantage. Krusiat, Vukicevic. And that's a great goal. 19 seconds left on the clock, and they score goal number 4 already. So the best quarter so far by the French. 3 goals apiece in this quarter. Goal scorer is the captain Igor Kovacevic, who was actually born not far away from here in the city of Novi Sad, north to Belgrade. And the former player of VOEVODIN, Igor Kovacevic, also has the French citizenship. Futuris. And the clock runs down. So still a comfortable lead for Ferencváros. They are very close to go through to the semi-final once again. And Marseille needs more than a miracle to turn the score in the last period. Ferencváros won the first one by 3-0, then the second one by 4-1. And it was 3 goals apiece in the third quarter. By ease, 16-9 in the first quarter-final. Then after this match we'll have Jug Dubrovnik against Brescia, the third quarter-final, starting at 8 p.m. here, local time. And then the last quarter-final between Barceloneta and Olympiacos, starting at 8:30. So 2 more top matches. Actually the matches of the day are still ahead of us. Tomorrow we'll have the semi-finals, both in the upper and the lower rankings. And on Saturday, the last day of the final tournament, the placement matches, including the big final, of course. There's the third quarter statistics. 55% shot efficiency. It's still pretty good by Ferencváros. Slight improvement in the French side, 19%. Great power play by Ferencváros. So we are heading for the last quarter of the second quarterfinal. Ferencváros have managed to win all the sprints so far. And they do that once again. Wendel Vigvári reaches the ball first. They have a 10-4 lead, and that's the last 8 minutes of this match. Futuris. Vigvári. Zalaki. Jansik, and that's a terrible foul. Vukicevic gets the call. Prajinovic. Great pass by Prajinovic to Mladen Spajic. That's exclusion number 1 in the last quarter. First major foul for Futuris. But Ferencváros survive. So the French hasn't managed to reduce the gap. Vamos. Zalaki. There's exclusion number 1 from the French side in the last quarter. Ante Vukicevic with his first major foul. Vigvári. Zalaki. And that's a 5-meter penalty. The second one for Ferencváros in this match. And it looks like once again it will be Futuris. Convert this no. Márton Vámos in this attempt. So Vámos against Dejan Lazovic. And Vámos scores for the third time in this match. Futuris has 4 goals to his name, Vámos 3. Ante Vukicevic, the top scorer of the French so far, scoring twice. No chance at all for Lazovic. He only stands on 26.7% save efficiency. On the other side, Schoma Vogel on 55.6%. Krusiat. And that's a great goal by Alexander Camarasa. Schoma Vogel tried to steal the ball. He was moving out of his goal, which was empty this way, and Camarasa could take advantage of that. So Camarasa is also on the score sheet, and it's Ferencváros 11, Marseille 5. Vigvári. And there's a response by Ferencváros. Gergő Zalanki with goal number 12 for the Hungarians. That's his second one here in the final 8. The pass coming from Futuris, and similar situation which we could see about a minute earlier on the other side when Camarasa managed to beat Schoma Vogel. Kovacevic. Vukicevic. It's Kovacevic once again. Exclusion from Ferencváros. So Szilárd Jánsik has also has two personal fouls to his name, just like Sedlmeier, Mezei, Fekete and Konstantin Bikari. And the missed attempt by the French, it remains 12-5. Vigvári. Zalanki. Mezei. And actually he was fouled inside the 6-meter line, so he was not allowed to shoot directly at the goal. The goal doesn't count. Pape Pestrate. Seconds at the shot clock, and an easy save by Vogel. But it looks like it's going to be a comfortable victory for Ferencváros. They will play against either Juk Dubrovnik or Brescia in tomorrow's semi-final. Now the shot clock runs down, but we are almost halfway through the last quarter. And a 7-goal gap between the Hungarian and the French team. Spajic, exclusion once again. And the second timeout call by Milos Čepanović. Well, the second ejected player in this match is Gergő Fekete. After Uroš Čučković of Marseille. This is also for him the final exclusion. Well, Marseille, no doubt about that, managed to strengthen their squad last summer. The signing of Andrija Prajinović, Dejan Lazovic and Vladan Spajic. Great season so far for them. This is their first appearance in the final tournament, so they need some more experience to feel the atmosphere of a major event like that. Now they have the excellent advantage. About 5 for Ferencváros. Men down and they concede. So goal number 6 for Marseille, and the latest goal scorer is Romain Marion Vernou. An extra man goal for the French. First goal of Marion Vernou after his third attempt, and it was a real cracker. Jánsik. Vigvári. Just an ordinary foul. Jánsik. And no foul on Konstantin Bikari. That's a turnover foul committed by Vladan Spajic. Inside the last 3 minutes of the game, that's a clear chance for Ferencváros, and for the third time they will try to convert the 5-meter penalty. The first one was converted by Futulis, the second one by Vamos. And this time it's Wendel Vigvári who tries to find the back of the net. And the French wanted to make a substitution in the goal. Ashak Ofanisian was ready to replace Dejan Lazovic, but can't do that in this situation. And Vigvári with his goal number 2. And all in all, it's goal number 13 for the Hungarians. So now the substitution has been made. Ashak Ofanisian has replaced Dejan Lazovic. That means Lazovic finished this game on a 23.5% save efficiency. He only performed 4 saves in this quarterfinal. Pepe Strate. And the shot clock runs down. Remains 13-6 for Ferencváros. Now Fogel finds Nikolaj Jakšić. Sedlmajer. Jakšić. Jasik. Oh, what a great goal. Only 4 seconds left on the shot clock. And the goal scorer is once again the former Marseille player, Nicolas Constantin Bicari. 2 attempts and 2 goals by a Canadian. Excellent offensive play by Ferencváros. Pass coming from Jansik, and Constantin Bicari makes it 14-6 for Ferencváros. Now the last 90 seconds of the game. Deflected shot, and Vigvári blocked this. Constantin Bicari. At the last minute of this quarter-final. And Ferencváros doesn't need to do anything special. They have a comfortable lead, an 8-goal gap against Marseille. Save number 7 by Csoma Fogel. Over 50% regarding the save efficiency, the Hungarian goalkeeper. Pepe Strate. A great move by Csoma Fogel. And Ferencváros still has a chance to score their 15th goal. Vigvári. Constantin Bicari. And And we can't expect anything special now in the last couple of seconds. There's the final result of the second quarterfinal. Title holder Ferencváros wins this encounter comfortably by 14 goals to 6. So surprisingly big difference between Ferencváros and Marseille. The French couldn't repeat their performance, which we saw in the bubble tournament.